ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषये भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे तुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः। प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पदैरहरगः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारत पंकजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
25th श्लोक। सक्ता कर्मण्य विद्वांसः यथा कुर्वन्ति भारत कुर्याद् विद्वान् तथा सक्तः चिकीर्षुर्लोकसङ्ग्रहम् अबुद्धिभेदं जनयेत् अज्ञानां कर्मसङ्गिनाम् योषयेत् सर्वकर्माणि विद्वान् युक्तः समाचरन् यथा विद्वान् कर्मणि सक्तः कर्म करोति तथा विद्वान् अपि कर्म कुर्यात्। This is an upadesha, advice given to the vidwan. What is the reason this is given? The reason is lokasangrahartam. Unmoola, unmarga nivaranat dvara sanmarga pravrityartam vidvanapi karma kuryat iti. So that, and also another upadesha is given so that the avidwan is not disturbed. The understanding of the avidwan said no, it's not disturbed. Why should not be disturbed? Why? The reason is said later, but Bhagavan Krishna says, Na buddhi vedam janayed, buddhehe vedam buddhi vedam. Let there not be any disturbance in the understanding of ajnanam, ajnanis, karma sanginam, they are karma sangis, they work for the results, they have raga dvesha, and therefore they work for gaining the limited ends. Therefore, ajnanam, buddhi vedam na janayed. Why should not be disturbed? That we can supply. That will halt their growth. That will be a hindrance to their growth, both material as well as spiritual. First, as a person has to have a certain complacency in material accomplishment, then only he can turn to spirituality. If a person is not complacent, the person is not sufficiently satisfied, not self-sufficient, then for that person, spirituality itself becomes a big obstacle. It becomes counterproductive. Therefore, na buddhi vedam janayet. Very important advice given to the vidwan, given to the people who are either vidwan or jnani, or who are into the pursuit of jnanam. So let them not disturb the understanding of the jnanis. In fact, what they are supposed to do, Joshaye Sarva Karmani. You should inspire them to do karma, take up more, be enthusiastic, make them more enthusiastic, create enthusiasm in doing karma and accomplishing things. That's why we say Vedanta is not for everyone. Vedanta, should it be taught to everyone? No. Vedanta Shastra, it is not for everyone, should not be taught to everyone. Some people say Vedanta should be taught in schools and colleges. No, Vedanta should not be taught. What should be taught is Dharma Shastram should be taught. Dharma Shastram should be taught in the schools and colleges for the children, not Vedanta. Vedanta is for the people who are ready for it, who are matured, who have got sufficient experience, in material accomplishment or in the material world. That's why we say Pariksha Loka. I've understood the Anityatvam. I've got Vairagya only for those people, Vedanta. Therefore, Vedanta not for everyone. Pariksha Lokan Karmachitan Brahmanaha Nirvedam Ayat. Those who have got Nirveda, Vairagya, for them only Vedanta. Whereas people who are in the beginning stage of life, this Vedanta will become counterproductive if they are not ready for it. So therefore, if that is so, then what to talk about this karmana na mokshaha? Karma will not give you freedom. Karma will put you in perpetual bondage. These upadesha will become counterproductive. Therefore, an important advice is given by Bhagavan Krishna. Na buddhi vedam. No agitation in the understanding of the ajnanis who are attached to karma, karmapala should be created by the vidwan, by the jnanis. In fact, vidwan should encourage them, and he himself should set an example for them to do more and more karma. Therefore, vidwan api karma kuryat. Yatha avidwan karma karoti saktaha san tadvat vidwan api karma kuryat asaktaha san iti. That is the upadesha. Now, up to this we saw 26th shloka. Now the 27th shloka. Let us read the Sangati. Avidwan
Avidwan
Ajnaha
Ajñah.
Katham karmasu sajjate iti aha.
Katham
कर्मसु
karmasu
सज्जते इति आह
Na vidwan avidwan. Nanch tatpurusha samasaha. Vidwan, that is Shatranta. Vidwan, Vidvamsa, Vidvamsaha. Na Vidwan, Avidwan. Vidwan is Jnani. Avidwan is Ajnani. Na Jnani, Ajnani. Vidwan is Ajnani. Ajnaha. Ajnaha. Kartaryarte Krut Pratyaya. Na Janati. Jnadatu plus Ka Pratyaya. Becomes Ajnaha. Na Janati. Ajnaha. Prajnaha. Prakarshena Janati. Prajnaha. Prajnaha, that is also Prakarshena. Ajnaha Prajnaha. So here Ajnaha, na janati, ignorant. Ajnani, katam karmasu sajjate. How an Ajnani, avidwan, karmasu, saptami Bhagavachanam. How an Ajnani is attached to karmasu sajjate, is attached to karma. That Bhagavan Krishna tells in the next shloka, katam Ajnani is attached to the karma, and therefore the karma phala. Karmasu, katam karmasu, how he is entangled to doing activities. If this is your question, then the answer is prakrute kriyamanani.
प्रकृते क्रियमाणानि
Karmani sarvashaha.
गुणैः कर्माणि सर्वशः
Ahankara vimudhatma.
अहङ्कारविमूढात्मा
Kartahamiti manyate.
कर्ताहमिति मन्यते.
Simple answer is how an Ajnani attached to karma is aham karta iti abhimanaha asti. He has got the abhimana aham karta ahankara vimudhatma aham karta iti manyate. Yasya yat jnanam asti aham karta iti jnanam, that is ajnanam, that jnanam asti saha ajnani. Ajnani only will claim aham karta. So प्रकृतेः क्रियमाणानि गुणैः कर्माणि सर्वशः. Karma, actions are performed, actions are done by what? Prakrutehe kriyamanani karmani. Karmani kriyamanani. Karmas are done. Prakrutehe gunaihi karmani kriyamanani. That is the vakyam. Gunaihi karmani kriyamanani bhavanti. Guna of what? Prakrutehe. Prakriti is Maya, Trigunatmika Maya, Sattva Pradhana Prakriti, Tamas Pradhana Prakriti, Rajas Pradhana Prakriti, we saw in Panchadashi. So the karmas are done by the Prakriti. Prakriti is Sattva, Rajas, Tamogunatmika Maya Prakriti. So the Prakriti, the karma, the actions are performed by the Prakriti, means Prakriti of these three gunas, from the out of the three gunas, out of this Prakriti only, Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, Pancha Pranadayaha, Manaschayakam, Buddhischayaka, iti Saptadasha Kalabhihi, Sukshma Shariram, then from that Stula Shariram. So the Stula Shariram, which is a product of the Prakriti, the Stula Shariram, which is a product of the Prakriti, that is Sukshma as well as Stula Sharira. Sukshma Shariram and Stula Shariram. That is a Prakriti, through which the karmas are done, accomplished. Stula Shariram as well as Sukshma Shariram. Without Sukshma Shariram, Stula Shariram cannot survive. So therefore, it means what? Body, mind, sense, complex. That is what the Prakriti is. Body, mind, sense, complex is nothing but the product of the Prakriti. It's a product of Prakriti. Prakriti being Sattva, Rajas, Tamo, Gunatmika, Trigunatmika. Therefore, this body, mind, sense complex, they are made of three gunas. Taihi, Kriyamanani, Karmani. So karmas are done, karmas are performed by the product of Prakriti, which are this body, mind, sense complex. Body is Shad Vikara, Shad Vikara, Swarupatvat. Shad Vikara, Shad Bhava Swarupatvat, Shiryamana Subhavatvat, Shariram. Whether it is Sukshma Shariram or Stula Shariram. It is subject to change, it's subject to decay, changes. Vikara happens in the body, mind, sense complex. In fact, karma requires a change. Karma is nothing but a change. Karma is nothing but a vikara. There are four types of karma performed. We know Utpadya, Vikarya, Samskarya. Utpadya, Vikarya, Samskarya, and Vikarya. So karma is a vikara. A change is brought about by karma. So where vikara is there, that is because of karma. Karma only brings about a change. Change in what? Change in that which is changeable. This Prakriti is, and Prakriti alone undergoes change. So therefore, since vikara, the modification is brought about by karma, modification cannot be possible without karma. So therefore, body, mind, sense complex are subject to modification. Therefore, through them only karma is performed. Atma cannot do karma because Atma is vikara rahitaha Atma. No change is possible in Atma. That which is limited, which is subject to change, subject to modification, they only can perform karma. It means Anatma only can perform karma. Prakriti only can perform karma. Body, mind, sense complex, nothing but the product of Prakriti, that alone can perform karma. Atma cannot perform karma. In the presence of Atma, Sakshi Chaitanyam is just a witness. In the presence of that, activities, karmas are performed. Therefore, karma is nothing but an interaction of the body, mind, sense complex with the objects of the world. Objects of the world are nothing but they are also product of Prakriti only. So it is nothing but the interaction of the sense organs, whether it is karmendriyani or jnanendriyani, with the sense objects. Both are a product of Prakriti only. Therefore, Prakriti, the Anatma, otherwise called Anatma, interacts with Anatma. And Anatma interacting with Anatma. One Anatma interacting with another Anatma. When there is interaction, that is karma, is between the Anatmas, what happens to this? What the Ajnani, what this person thinks is, he considers himself to be the Karta, because it takes himself to be this Sharira Manasangata, this body, mind, sense complex, and therefore he assumes all the attributes the features of the body mind complex on him and consider himself to be the karta, doer of the karma. He superimposes all the attributes, kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam on himself. Therefore, he considers himself to be karta and he assumes that he is the one who interacts with the objects, the things of the world. In fact, the interaction is between anatmas only. Atma cannot interact. In the presence of Atma, only interaction between Prakriti, between anatmas are possible. Whereas this person is Ajnani, since he considers himself to be Karta, Agankara Vimudatma, Ajnani, Karta Aham iti manyate, he considers himself to be a Karta, therefore he is Ajnani. Therefore, since he has got this Abhimana, therefore he considers himself to be a Karta. He becomes a samsari. That Abhimana makes him a samsari. A samsari Atma also becomes a samsari because of this Abhimana. The Kriyamanani Karmani, Sarvashaha, in all places, in all conditions, Kaika Karma, Vachika, Manasa, all are the Prakriti Kriya Karmani. Kaika Karma, Manasa Karma, Vachika Karma, Taihi Kriyamanani Karmani, Prakritehe Gunaihi Sarvashaha. This is the truth of karma. What is the truth of karma is Prakritehe Gunaihi. The Prakritis, the guna of the Prakritis alone perform karma, not the Atma. Anatma perform karma. Atma cannot perform karma. Change is possible only in Anatma. Therefore, Anatma only can perform karma. It itself cannot perform karma because it is Jadam. In the presence of Sakshi Chaitanyam, in the presence of myself, Atma, they perform karma. So therefore, Prakritehe Kriyamanani Gunaihi Karmani Sarvasha, that is the truth about karma. Then this person, Agankara Vimudatma, Vimudaha, Mudaha, Vividam Mudaha, because he has got Abhimana with this body, the mind, senses. So he has got Abhimana with Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya Kosha. So therefore Vividam Mudaha is deluded in many ways. Therefore Aham iti, this Agankara is not ego. Here Agankara is not ego, this Agankara is Agam iti, it's Abhimana, that is called Agankara. Mama Shariram, Mama Karma, Mama Buddhihi, Mama Manaha, that is called Agankara. The I notion, that is Agankara. Anatmani Atma Pratyaya, that is called Agankaraha, Agankara Vimudatma. And this Aham is placed in the Anatma, therefore Vimudaha. Aham, that Atma, that Atma Buddhi in what? Anatma. Anatmani Atma Buddhihi. That is a mutual superimposition. Paraspara Adhyasa. Anatmani Atma Buddhihi. Atmani Anatma Buddhihi. So because of which his Mudatvam is strengthened. Therefore, he considers himself to be a Karta, Bhokta, Aham Samsari. He becomes a Samsari. As though becomes a Samsari. If Aham is Atma, then he as though becomes a Samsari. Aham Atma cannot be a Samsari at all. It is not possible. That which is impossible is made possible by this Ajnani. That is the greatness of this Ajnani. Which is impossible, it made possible. That is Maya. So therefore, since Prakriti does karma, and the person, the Atma, cannot be a Karta, but considers himself to be a Karta because of Mudatvam. Therefore, this Ajnani, Agankara Mudatma, Karta iti, Agam Karta iti, Manyate. He considers himself to be a Karta. Therefore, what? Therefore, only is attached to karma. Pratham Avidwan Ajnaha karmasu sajjate. This is the reason. Agam karta iti manyate ataha karmasu sajjate. This is the reason why an ajnani is attached to karma, because he considers himself to be a karta. Then let us read the Bhashyam. Prakrutehe iti.
प्रकृतेः
प्रकृतेः
Prakrutehe prakrutihi pradhanam.
प्रकृतेः
प्रकृतिः
प्रधानम्
प्रधानम्
Sattva-rajas-tamasam gunanam samyavastha.
सत्त्वरजस्तमसां गुणानां
सत्त्वरजस्तमसां
साम्यावस्था
साम्यावस्था
Tasyaha prakrutehe
तस्याः
तस्याः
प्रकृतेः
प्रकृतेः
gunaihi vikaraihi
गुणैः
गुणैः
विकारैः
विकारैः
karya-karana-rupaihi
कार्यकरणरूपैः
कार्यकरणरूपैः
kriyamanani karmani
क्रियमाणानि
क्रियमाणानि
कर्माणि
laukikani shastriyani
लौकिकानि
लौकिकानि
शास्त्रीयानि च
शास्त्रीयानि
शास्त्रीयाणि च
सर्वशः सर्वप्रकारैः
सर्वशः
सर्वशः सर्वप्रकारैः
प्रकृतेः क्रियमाणानि. प्रकृतेः is there in the shloka. So Bhashyakara says प्रकृतेः of the prakriti. What is prakriti? Prakriti is pradhanam, pradhana and purusha. This is Sankhya. According to Sankhya, prakriti and pradhanam. Prakriti pradhanam. Prakriti is called pradhanam and purusha. Pradhana and purusha. Dvaita matam. So they call prakriti as pradhanam. Pradhanam prakriti, which is made of three gunas: sattva, rajas, tamasam gunanam samyavastha pradhanam. We call it as maya. Whether you can call it as maya or prakriti or pradhanam, all mean the same. Sattva, rajas, tamo gunatmika maya. Tattva bodha is a base for everything. So tattva bodha jnanam is important. So sattva, rajas, tamasam gunanam shashti vibhakti. That is a prakritehe. Samyavastha. Samyavastha is state of equilibrium. Sama avastha. Tadita word. Samyavastha. Avastha, condition, state. What state? Sama avastha, samyavastha. The state of equilibrium. In the state of equilibrium of all these three gunas, there is no creation. They are in state of equilibrium. That's what we call it as laya state, resolution, state of resolution. In that, or we can call it as the state before creation, before disturbance in that. Not even before creation, even before that. Before creation, some disturbance happens in the state of equilibrium, and therefore creation follows. Creation comes out of that. Before that, samyavastha, state of equilibrium, that is that state in which all the nama rupas, which is otherwise called pradhana, nama rupa nothing but prakriti, trigunatmika prakriti, sattva, rajas, tamo gunanam, the upadana karanam, the material cause, they are in samyavastha, state of equilibrium. So sattva, rajas, tamo gunanam is prakriti, which is the upadana karanam. The upadana karanam, when it was in the state of equilibrium. Equilibrium means that all the gunas are equally present, equally proportion. When they are in equal proportion, therefore, there is no change, there is no disturbance, no creation. One will not affect the other. When they are in state of equilibrium, since there is no domination of any guna, therefore one will not affect the other. Each one will neutralize the other, therefore no creation stage. That is the samyavastha, the state of equilibrium of what? Of whom? This prakriti, tasyaha. Prakritehe. Prakritehe. Then Prakritehe Gunaihi Vikarehi. Then the gunas, which is the Prakriti, Prakritehe Gunaihi, gunas of the Prakriti, Karya Karana Rupaihi, Karya Karana, not Karya Karana. Karya is Karya Karana Rupaihi, this body, mind, sense complex. Another way of expressions, Karya Karana. Karya Karana Sanghata, we say, body, mind, sense complex, or Karya Karanam. This Karya is the body. So body, mind, senses are Karanam, instruments. So the Prakriti, which is in the form of this Karya Karana Rupaihi, Kriyamanani Karmani, how the karmas, the activities are performed by this body, mind, sense complex. So body, which is the Stula Karya, and Karana, the organs. So that's for body, mind, sense complex. In the form of body, mind, sense complex, the gunas, which are the product of Prakriti, which are in the form of body, mind, sense complex, through them, karmani, kriyamanani, actions are performed. What actions? Logikani va, shastriyani va, whether it is Lokika karma or Shastriya karma. Loke, Bhavam, Lokikam, Lokeshu, Kriyamanani, Karmani, Lokikani karmani, or Shastra Vigita karmani, Shastriya karmani, Sarvashaha by all aspects. That is, by mind, Kaika karma, Manasa karma, by body, Kaika karma, by watch, by speech, Vachika karma. So, by in all respects, the karma, Sarvashaha, Sarva Prakaraihi, Kriyamanani, Karmani, Karya Karna Rupaihi. Pashikara says, Prakritehi, Gunaihi, Vikarahi is this Karya Karna Rupaihi, Sharinamana Sangatehi, Tyartaha, body, mind, sense complex. That is a Prakriti. Prakritehi Kriyamanani iti. The word Prakriti itself as the derivation. Prakarshena Kriti Yogyatvat. Prakarshena Kriti. The word Kriti is derived from the Kru Dhatu. The word Kriti derived from the Kru Dhatu with thin pratyaya. Strilinga pratyaya. Prakriti is Strilinga. So pra upasarga, Kru pratyaya, Kru Dhatu, then thin pratyaya. So therefore Prakriti means this body, mind, sense complex in this shloka. Prakritehe gunaihi is therefore karya karanaihi, body, mind, sense complex. So therefore, prakarshena kriti yogyatvat prakritihi. Why? How the word comes prakriti? Prakarshena kriti yogyatvat. That which is yogyatvat, which has the status of producing the product which is in the form of this karya karana rupa, in the form of karya karana, this body, mind, sense complex. So that which is capable or fit for producing this product, prakarshena, very well. Prakarshena kriti yogyatvat prakritihi iti. That is how the word prakriti is derived. And this karya karana rupa, that in the form of this karya karana rupa, body, mind, sense complex. Prakriti produces the product. Prakarshena kriti yogyatvat prakritihi. Why it is called prakritihi? Because it is capable of producing the product which is in the form of karya karana rupa very well. It's called prakritihi. Okay. Then, therefore, it is the gunas performing karma. It is a Prakriti performing the karma. It is Maya which is performing the karma. This person, this Ajnani, who has got or who is attached to this Anatma Shariram, this Prakriti, Anatma, body, mind, sense complex, considers himself to be a Karta iti Aham iti manyate ataha karmasu sajjate. Now this person is described this next part. That is the second line of the shloka. Ahankara vimudhatma kartaham iti manyate. Let us read that. Ahankara vimudhatma
Ahankara vimudhatma
karya karana sanghate
karyakarana sanghate
atma pratyaya ahankaraha
Atma
atma pratyayah ahankarah
tena vividham
tena vividham
nanavidham
nanavidham
Mudaha atmantakkaranam
मूढः आत्मान्तःकरणम्
yasya saha ayam karya karana dharma
यस्य सः अयम्
अयं कार्यकरणधर्मा
karya karanabhimani
कार्यकरणाभिमानी
avidyaya karmani atmani manyamanaha
अविद्यया कर्माणि आत्मनि मन्यमानः
tat karmanam
तत्तत्कर्मणाम्
aham karta iti manyate.
अहं कर्ता इति मन्यते
मन्यते.
The word ahankara vimudhatma, it is explained. Ahankara vimudhatma karya karana sanghate, this body, mind, sense complex. Karya marana sanghate, saptami vibhakti. With regard to this body, mind, sense complex, which are the product of Prakriti, Karya marana sanghata, Stula and Sukshma Shariram. With regard to that, Atma Pratyaha Ahankaraha, this Ahankara, here Ahankara is Atma Pratyaha. Pratyaya is cognition. The cognition of I, with regard to the body, mind, Karya Karana Sanghata, with regard to the body, mind, sense complex, Ahankara is that which is Atma Pratyaha. Atma Pratyaha Ahankaraha, the I notion with regard to this body, mind, sense complex. Atma Pratyaha, not Atma, Atma. Atma Pratyaha Ahankaraha, tena, by which Vividham. Vimudhatma is that V stands for Vividham. Depending on the word context, we have to take V is Visheshena or Vividham or Viruddhena, here Vividham. Because the I is placed in so many things. I notion. In the body, physical body, mind, sense organs, in so many places, in so many things, the I is placed. Therefore, Vividham, Nana Vidham. Vividham is equal to Nana Vidham in many ways, manifold ways. This Ahankara, Tena Ahankarena, this Vividham, Nana Vidham, manifold ways. What? By that Ahankara, Mudaha, deluded. Atmantakkaranam, Mudatma, Vimudatma is that Atma. What is Atma? Here it is not Sachidananda Atma. Atma is Antakkaranam. Therefore, Bhashyakara says, Mudaha, Atma, Atma is equal to Antakkaranam. Yasya Antakkaranam, Mudaha, whose Antakkaranam is deluded. Referring to the person who is deluded. So, Atma is Antakkaranam. Antakkaranam is deluded. Yasya Saha, Ayam, it's a Bhagavad Samasa. Yasya Saha, Kasya, Yasya, that person, Yasya Purushasya, Antakkaranam, the mind is deluded by what? By Ahankara. Ahankarena, Nanavidam, Mudaha, Atma, Antakkaranam, Yasya. Saha. Ayam Karyakarana Dharma. Karyakarana Dharma. What is Karyakarana Dharma? Karyakarana Dharman. Nakaranta Shabda like Rajan. Raja, Rajano, Rajanaha. Karyakarana Dharma is Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachan, referring to the person. The one, it's the Karyakarana Dharma is explains the word Agankara Vimodhatma. So Karya Karananam Dharmaha, the attributes or properties, Eva Dharmaha Yasya Saha. Dharma of the Karya, the Karana, are considered to be the Dharma of oneself by whom? That person is Karya Karana Dharma. One who considers the attributes of the body, mind, sense complex to be the attributes of oneself. Therefore, only what? He says, Sharire pushte aham pushtaha. Body is healthy, I am healthy. The body is weak, I am weak. When the mind is happy, I am happy. When the mind is agitated, I am disturbed, I am also agitated. So therefore, Karya Karana Dharmaha, Anatma Dharmas are superimposed on oneself by whom? That person is called Karya Karana Dharma. It's a Bhuvrigi Samasa. Bhashakara uses a nice word for Agankara Vimodhatma. Another equivalent word is Karya Karana Dharmaha. Dharma Ekavachanam, Karya Karana Dharma. If it is Dharmaha, Visarga must be there. Because Karya is there. By Sandhi, Visarga must be there. This is Ekavachanam. Agankara Vimodhatma is Ekavachanam. Atma Atmanav Atmanaha. So Agankara Vimodhatma, Agankara Vimodhatmano, Agankara Vimodhatmanaha. It will be like that. So Agankara Vimodhatma being Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam, equivalent word is Karya Karana Dharma. Is equal to Karya Karana Abhimani. Abhimanaha Asya Asti Iti Abhimani, the one who has got Abhimana. With regard to what? In what? Karya Karaneshu Abhimanaha Yasya Asti Saha Karya Karana Abhimani. Another nice word. The one who has got Abhimanam with regard to this body, mind, sense complex, that person is called Karya Karana Abhimani. All these are different words, mean same thing. Akankara Vimodhatma is equal to Karya Karana Dharma is equal to Karya Karana Abhimani. Avidyaya Karmani Atmani Manyamanaha. Vidyaya, by ignorance. Avidyaya, due to ignorance. Karmani Atmani Manyamanaha. Karmas, due to ignorance. Karmani Manyamanaha. Agam Karta iti Manyamanaha. Atmani Manyamanaha superimposes all actions on oneself. Tat karmanam, with regard to those karmas, tat karmanam of these karmas, Aham Karta iti Manyate. He considers himself to be a Karta. Manyate, it is only a notion. Therefore, this Ajnanam is only a notion. It is not real. Saga Manyate, he thinks, he considers. But what is it? The fact. Fact is Aham Sakshi Atma, Sachidananda Atma, no Vikara possible. Aham Drashta, Alupta Drika, always the seer, can never become the Drishya, but because of Ajnanam, considers oneself to be Karta, therefore Bhokta iti. Karta Bhokta. Karta is only a Alpalakshana. Karta, Bhokta, Manta, Ganta, Shrota, all ear. Or this Abhimanam. Krudatu means doing. Any action is doing only. So that therefore eating is also doing. Kadanam karoti is equal to kadati. That's a karma. So therefore Aham Kadita. Similarly, Manta, Shrota. With regard to any action, the karma is performed by me. Iti eva manyate saha karta. Karta iti manyate avidya, because of ignorance. Then we'll read from Gita Priya Bodhini, Shankaranandiyam. Mudanam eva karma, nato panditanam iti suchayitum ajnanam karma sanginam iti uktam karma sangitanam iti yet uktam tadeva vispashtayati. So, mudanam eva karma, only for the deluded karma is ordained. Natu panditanam iti, not for the pandita iti suchayitum. To convey this, ajnanam karma sanginam iti uttam. Therefore, only ajnanam karma sanginam it is said in the previous shloka. Karma sanginam iti yet uttam tad vispashtayati. Karma sangi, the word is used to refer to ajnanis, that is made clear in this shloka. Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha agankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate. Prakritehe iti, prakritihi maya, prakriti is equal to maya. Satvadi guna dwara, through the sattva rajastamo guna, through that akashadi mahabhuta rupena parinata tasyaha prakritehe gunaha karyabhutaha. The satvadi guna dwara, through in the form of akashadi mahabhuta, we know from maya we get tasmat etasmat akashaha sambhutaha akashadvayuhu vayoragnihi agnirapaha adhyah prithvi. So from this Maya Sagita Brahma, Akashadi Mahabhutas are formed Mahabhuta Rupena Parinata, the change, the Vikara, which has come from the Prakriti Maya, Tasyaha Prakritehe Gunaha. Tasyaha referring to Prakritehe, Tasyaha Prakritehe Gunaha, this threefold gunas of the Prakriti, which are in the form of the Karya, Karya Bhutaha. Karya Bhutaha means Karya Rupaha, Karya Bhutaha. Dege, what are they? Dege Indriya, Deha, Deha Indriya, another word for body, mind, sense complex, in the form of this body, mind, sense complex. Taihi eva na kuchitapi atmana kriyamanani sarvani karmani prati avidwan agankara mudatma Degendriyadi Taihi Degendriyadayaha. By this body mind sense complex, Kvachit Atmana Kriyamani Sarvani Karmani Prati, the karma which is performed by the person, by himself. Who is the person? Avidwan, Agankara Vimudatma. Agankara Vimudatma is Swa Avidyaya, of due to self-ignorance. Degendriyado anatmani ahamiti buddhihi agankaraha. In the deha and indriya, etc., which are anatma, in which aham buddhi, that agankaraha is there, tena, by which tena vimudaha, viparita grahana tatparaha, atma manaha yasya saha, agankara vimudhatma, by which Atma, the Manaha, Antakarnam, which is Vimudaha, Viparita Grahana Tatparaha. Viparita Tatparaha, Viparita is opposite. Anatma can never become Atma. That is possible. That is Viparita Grahana. Grahana is taking, considering, accepting, considering, Tatparaha. That is body, mind, sense complex, taking that to be quite, or Atma, taking Atma to be Anatma, or Anatma to be Atma. One who has this notion, the conclusion, that is where, that is the Antakarna, the mind only has this notion, therefore Atma, Manaha, Yasya. The one who has this mind, which has the conclusion, which considers is Anatma to be Atma, Yasya Saha, Agankara Vimudatma, that person is Agankara Vimudatma. That person is Agankara Vimudatma. Yasya Agankaraha is placed in Anatma. Dehendriyado Anatmani Agamiti Buddhihi. Agankara is Agankara Buddhihi. Agankara Buddhi is in this Anatma, this body mind sense complex, which is Viparita Grahana Tatparaha. Viparita Grahana Tatparaha is a qualifier to Antakarnam, Atma, Manaha. Manaha, which is Viparita Grahana Tatparaha, Atma, the Antakaranam, which accepts Viparita, the wrong notion, which accept the notion that is wrong, placing the I on the body, mind, sense complex. That is a Viparita Grantatpara. So the one who has this Antakaranam is Ahankara Modatma, Yadva or Modaha iti Antargarbitaha Nich. Or we can take Vimudaha to be the causative also. How he says the next line. Antargarbitaha Nich. Nijanta, we can take it as Nijanta. Mugdhatu derived, Mudaha derived from the Dhatu Mugdhatu. Mugdhatu, Hodaha, and all those things apply, we know. Mudaha. Here the commentator says we can consider that to be the Nijanta Rupam also. He says, how? Degendriyadishu ahankarena vimohitaha. Taking vimodaha is equal to vimohitaha, deluded. Degendriyadishu ahankaranena. With regard to the doing of the body, mind, sense complex, this person ahankaranena, I do, iti vimohitaha, the one who is deluded. Therefore, drashta, aham drashta, I am the seer, aham sprashta, I am the toucher, aham shrota, hearer, grata, smeller, rasayita, taster, manta, thinker, bodha, knower, karta, doer, bhokta, iti tat upadi sambandha sambhavita viparita vrittinam vishayatam gamita atma pratya lakshanaha yena saha ahankara modatma. This is the explanation of the word Ahankara Vimuda Atma. Beautiful explanation. With regard to the Upadi, Tat Upadi, different Upadis are there. Different Upadi means different Antakaranam, and the Antakaranam is one, sense organs are 5. So, Karma Indriyas are 5. Through the respective Indriya, when the karma is performed, to the respective Indriya, to the respective Upadi, therefore, karmas are performed. Accordingly, the doer assumes the doer of that particular kriya. Therefore, Upadi Sambandha Sambhavita connected to Upadi or possible due to Upadi Sambhavita, and it is Viparita Vritti. Viparita Vritti is the cognition which are opposite. Why it is opposite? Aham Drashta, Aham is Atma. Atma cannot be the seer. Atma cannot see. Atma doesn't have eyes to see. Atma doesn't have skin to touch, doesn't have ears to listen, doesn't have nose to smell. It is devoid of indriyas. Only the upadi, the maya, the prakriti only can have this upadi. So therefore viparita vrittinam vishayatam gamita atma. Here atma is antakaranam gamita. Gamita is, what is gamita? Gamita is causative form of gamdhat. Gamita. Gamdhatu, causative form. Gam becomes gami, gami becomes gami, gamita. Vishayatam gamita. Viparita vrittinam vishayatam gamita atma antakaranaha pratyaklakshanaha yena saha agankara vimudatma. Because of this different, the viparita vritti, the opposite cognitions, this vishayatam gamita, this Atma, the Antakaranam, is superimposed with the Vishaya, the objects. That is, with regard to when the sense organs perform action with sense objects, Vishayatam, with regard to the different Kriya it performs, this Atma is superimposed with that Kriya, and therefore the notion. Therefore, that notion, Karta, Bhokta, Bodha, Manta, Rasayita, iti, with regard to the different Kriya, the different doership. Different doership means different Kriyas are there, different Karmas are there, different actions are there. Therefore, Kartarutvam with regard to that, all these are superimposed on this Atma. That is Ahankara Mood Atma. Yadva or Yadva Degendriyadishu Ahankaranena Vimoghitaha Agam Pratyartatvena Abhiditaha Atma Yena Saha Ahankara Mood Atma Kartahamiti Manyate. Or with regard to Degendriya, Deha, body, Indriya, etc. Ahamkaranena vimogitaha. Aham pratyartha tvena abhiditaha atma. Atma is not understood because of ahamkaranena vimogitaha, because the body, mind, sense, claiming the body, mind, senses to be doing the karma, tena vimogitaha, agam pratyarthtvena. This agam is placed in the body, mind, sense complex, and the doing of the body, mind, sense complex taken to be the doing of me. Doing of what? Doing of me, doing of Atma. Yena, by which Ahankara Vimudha Atma, by which one's understanding is deluded. That person is Ahankara Vimudha Atma. Karta Aham Karta iti manyate. He considers himself to be a Karta. Dushta Adushta Prarabdavasha Dehendriyaihi Kruteshu Dushteshu Aduштeshu api karmasu akartaram eva atmanam maya papam kritam punyam kritam iti tat kriyayaha kartaram eva pashyati ityartah. So dushta adushta, the prarabdha vashat, prarabdha, which can be dushta prarabdha or adushta prarabdha, by that vashat dehendriyahi, the body which is subject to prarabdha karma, adushta prarabdha or adushta prarabdha, good prarabdha or otherwise bad prarabdha, by that kriteshu, by that the karma which are performed, which can be dushta karma or adushta karma, teshu karmasu aham aham kartaram eva avimanam. I am the doer iti, that avimanam, atmanam kartaram iti avimanam maya kritam, maya papam kritam, papa karma done by me, punya karma done by me, iti tat kriyayaha kartaram. Tat kriyayaha, with regard to those kriyas, aham karta iti yaha pashyati saha Agankara Vimudha Atma Kartaram eva pashyati ityartaha. He sees himself, he considers himself to be the karta of the karma done by the body, mind, sense complex, and the body, mind, sense complex done thus karma because of the prarabdha. It can be dushta or adushta. And therefore, we can do dushta karma or adushta karma. With regard to the karma, he considers himself to be the kartara. Aham karta iti pashyati ityartaha. Then the next shloka talks about the Vidwan, Tattvavit. We will see. We will read it in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद
गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद शरण जी.
धन्यवाद जी.
Ishwara ji.
Yes जी.